Hi, welcome to the Stanimal project. Today, we're going to talk about how I'm doing after 6 weeks.
Has it really been 6 weeks?
It's been 6 weeks.
It's been 6 weeks.
Can you tell?
I can't.
I feel transformed. So guys, I'm actually really excited about this one. Not only, I've been getting good results, I'm getting stronger, but to be entirely honest with you, this is probably the shittiest week that I've had so far. I haven't even logged on to MyFitnessPal to log my food. Because I think the lesson that we can learn from this one is probably the best lesson that we can learn from any of the weeks thus far. So just to give you guys an idea, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super duper tired right now.
We were in makeup for like 30 minutes before this to make sure that the bags under his eyes wouldn't be visible on the shoot. But I don't think it worked.
I think my hair looks good though. Hair and makeup, hair kills it. Anyway, so long story short, what happened this week was I'm actually just gonna go back to Monday. So Monday, kind of a stressful day. It was busy, but I still got my workout in. I hit 415 for 2 sets of 2, I think, on squats. I hit a huge PR. I was feeling really good, and I had all my food cooked for the week. So long story short, I go to a meeting at Nathan's house. I'm driving back, and this is kind of where my week went from going really well to not doing quite as well. I'm driving, somebody cuts me off. I get a little bit pissed off. I slam on my brakes as they cut me off on the mass pipe. And when that happens, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I can just hear the bag with all my food fall over, and I hear ground beef just kind of scatter throughout my car. And I'm like, you know that feeling when you're just like defeated? You just know. And it's like 11 o'clock at night. I can't go to the grocery store to buy more food and cook that. I know that I'm busy the next night. I'm not really gonna be able to cook food then. But I was like, whatever. I gotta go to bed. So Tuesday rolls around. I go to work. Luckily, I have some leftovers at home, so I bring that in and I kind of just do whatever I can with that during the day. And then I get home and my girlfriend's over. We go to cook some dinner and stuff like that. We're hanging out, and out of nowhere, she gets this debilitating pain in her side. Right, she drops on the ground. She can barely even talk. She's crying. She's in excruciating pain. So we, as quickly as we can, we get her to the emergency room. I still haven't had dinner yet. I probably haven't eaten in 6 hours by the time I walk in the door. And so long story short, she's okay. Whatever was bothering her will work itself out, which is really good. But so I was in the emergency room with her from 8 o'clock until maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, right? So it was a long day. I didn't really eat until maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And from then on, I was just so tired on Wednesday that I couldn't do anything. Thursday, today is Thursday, and I'm still kind of recovering from not sleeping on Tuesday night. And so long story short, all of these things in life just kind of got in the way of me, doing those little things that I'm supposed to do to reach my goal. But really the lesson is that it's okay for that to happen sometimes, right? If it happens all the time and it's crap, I'm too busy at work, that's not a good excuse. But when it's hey, a loved one is in the hospital, or hey, the really big events in life kind of get in the way, I'm realizing that it's okay to not beat yourself up over not hitting your nutrition or, not going balls to the wall during a workout, right? And I just had a conversation with Ben about that, just that there's no need to go to any crazy extremes or, to not take care of the most important things when you're trying to change your body and change your life, right?
Yeah, guys, honestly, some things are more important than your fitness goals, than your nutrition, than how much weight you can deadlift or squat. And honestly, I would say a lot of things are. And what happens is a lot of people lose sight of that. There's that saying do you even lift?
Bro.
Bro. Do you even lift? Bro. Sorry. But there's that saying, do you even lift? My question instead is, do you even live? A lot of people get so caught up in the world of training that they forget the things that truly matter. So it could be a loved one that needs to go to the emergency room. It could be all sorts of different things. But you need to focus on the things that truly matter most to you.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, and oftentimes, that won't be your nutrition. That won't be your weightlifting, and that is okay.
Yeah, and one big thing is like, I mean, imagine if I had been sitting in the emergency room, right, with my girlfriend in excruciating pain, hooked up to an IV, you know, about to get like an ultrasound.
Can I get some of that glucose?
And I'm like, hey, bro, you know, I'm low on protein. Like, hey, just take good care of her. I gotta go. You know, eat a steak, right? Like, that's the thing is that goals are great and it's awesome, you know, to get stronger, to get leaner, to put on muscle mass. But at the end of the day, like, you're kind of a psychopath if you're putting like food and training before a human being, or for lack of a better way to say it, the things that truly matter, right? You know, at TFW, like, we like to use what's called like the core four, right? So like, you have body, being, balance, and business, right? And making sure that you invest in all four of those things on a daily basis, so that at the end of the day, like, you know, you still have a family. You know, let's say your body is totally destroyed, right? You have no money, you're crazy. You know, you still have a family that will love you and take care of you, right? Because that's really what matters. I mean, I don't care, like, money is great, you know, being in shape is great, but at the end of the day, like, taking care of your family and taking care of the people that love you just as much as you love them, right? Like, that's really what matters. And that was a big learning experience for this week, because I, of all people, am very good at putting that off. So it was a great learning experience, really made it clear what really matters. But I mean, with that being said, I mean, I'm gonna be posting the videos the photos in the blog post. I still got pretty good results.
Progress is
I've been drinking, I've been eating cookies, I've been bench pressing, and I've been going to the ER until 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's still losing fat and building muscle.
That's a big point.
That's the only thing. It doesn't even matter.
If you're doing well most of the time and life gets in the way some of the time, it's okay, guys. Like, it's fine, and it's better for you to take care of what matters most than to, you know, get way too focused on things that don't matter. Because he went to the ER and he was there till 1, and he didn't eat as much as he should have that day, but he still got the gains.
I still got the gains, bro. I still got the gains.
So, I mean, really, at the end of the day, as long as you're doing your best most of the time, it's going to work out.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll need to focus on things other than lifting or eating or whatever, and it's going to be fine.
So this is kind of a tangent, but, you know, have you ever noticed that when you hyper-focus on something and, like, go to an extreme doing something, sometimes the results are not as good as when you're doing it in a very, like, controlled and, like, methodic and, like, balanced way? I've noticed that in my life. Like, with work is usually better when I'm still focusing on my family and my body, right? When I'm too focused on work, I burn out, and when I'm burnt out, like, I can't do anything at work. I can't do jack shit, right?
No, it's true, guys.
It's really, and like, if I'm hyper-focused with working out, my work usually sucks, because I'm taking like 3 hours to work out instead of like 1. Right? And so that's really, I think, like, yeah, that's really all that I have to say this week. It's like, number one, it does not matter, like, how hyper-focused you are. If anything, it's actually better to be balanced and just be really consistent and, you know, give a little love to everything in life, you know, and whichever one needs it the most. So guys, with that being said, Stanimal Project, week 6. I'm still jacked, bro.
And he's humble too, I guess. I don't know.
And his biceps are going.
I'm surprised he didn't say week 6-pack and like lift up his shirt or something stupid like that. He wishes he did now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I couldn't do it now.
Oh, yeah, it'd be done. Right?
Yeah, you just ruined it for me. I was going to do that before we finished.
Right. Stanimal Project, week 6, guys.
I can't even, bro.
Week 6.